So I wanted to give everyone a look at the house. It's hard through just email and blog and pictures to show what it's actually like here. So here is our house. And I'm out in the street, so I might have to jump across, but here's the front of the house. This is Jamie's beautiful commuter car, a Yaris. It's amazing that he can even fit in it, but he does. And the first 2 weeks, the 5 of us fit in there. There's the little potty training boy in his undies. This is my new car. This is, by England standards, huge. Forget a minivan. It's more of kind of like a wagon, wider car. A minivan I don't think would even fit on the roads here. We do have our garage, but it's essentially a storage unit. And if you look, here's our neighborhood. Nobody really uses their garage. They're so small that the thought of putting a car in there is pretty unrealistic, and so most people park on the street. Everyone's at work right now. So it's pretty clear, but we live on a dead end. There's a field next to us, which is nice. And over these houses here, there's actually a nursery school, which I'm hoping to get Kellen in. When they turn 3, they get free 15 hours a week. So anyway, so here's our house. Here is the little stinker getting his shoes on. Okay, we're coming inside. Okay, so here's our entryway. There's the upstairs. There's someone who is getting close to needing a nap. Kellen, can you open the bathroom door for the video?
No.
Uh-oh. So here is the inside. He's deciding not to participate. And then we might be getting close to nap time. Interestingly, so you can see from the door, there's no handle. It's all by key. Like this is sort of a handle, but there's no doorknob. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 locks on the door because break-ins are not unheard of here. We have a little powder room all set up for our potty training station. In here, just a little pedestal sink. So just a little downstairs bathroom. If we walk down this way, we can walk into the kitchen. So here's the kitchen, and I'll turn the light on. You know, it's pretty nice as far as, you know, the features. It's a gas stove. The oven's small, but it looks like it has plenty of room. But don't be deceived. If you look this way, this is actually the fridge. So that's the entire fridge right there. You know, we literally buy what we're gonna eat in that couple days. And then the freezer is just a couple little drawers. Next to it, let's see, is washer dryer in the kitchen. So unfortunately, there's normally a pile of laundry on the counter. Right now it's a pile of clean undies since someone is potty training. Oh yeah, look at that, Kellen. That's all our cleaning stuff. Thank you. And then back here is the backyard. And it's actually a fairly good sized backyard. I mean, especially compared to what we had. It's fully fenced. We haven't quite set up the barbecue yet, but we have our little table. Kellen has his soccer goal back there, and it's definitely enough room for him to run around. A nice little kind of patio. So the backyard is actually spacious by our standards. So if we walk around this way, there's the dining room. So there's no eating area in the kitchen, so it's all the dining room, and it has double doors out to the back. Here's our wine cellar and record collection, which is obviously needed in the dining room. Kellen, do you want to show your toys? No? Okay, he doesn't want to show his toys. There is the little Miss Cutie Pie. Content and cute as can be, as always. I'll turn the light on in here, but this is our family room, and this is essentially where everything is because there's no kind of family room and formal living room. It's just one room. Every room here is separated by doors, which we like to keep open, but Kellen likes to close. So that's fun stuff. For you Harry Potter readers, there is a cupboard under the stairs in almost every house. Ours doesn't have a wizard, but random appliances and things that we can't fit in the kitchen. Upstairs here, so the stairs are kind of just thin, narrow stairs. I think the biggest room in the house is the kids' room. There's double doors, which we haven't opened yet, but this is where we have Kellen and Ella. Room for toys and books, and here's Kellen. It's nice because since there's not a lot of room downstairs, it really lets us kind of keep everything in their room. Kellen's favorite is to just pull all the books off the bookshelf, and Mommy's favorite is to put them all back, and we just do that again and again and again. And here's Ella's crib. She's not quite in it yet. She is sleeping in her cradle, but I like to keep her in our room still because I don't want her waking Kellen up at night. And you'll notice another thing, no closet. No closet anywhere. The only bedroom that has a closet is the master. So that chest of drawers is stuffed full. And then we've done creative things like now the bins on the changing table actually have clothes in them. One of the hampers has become you know, where we put blankets and jackets, and so definitely only keep on hand what we need and wear. And if you can, you can't tell, but under the bed there's quite a few containers of clothes as well. So then if you go across, there's a little step down and a step up. I'll turn another light on. Here is the other bathroom, and you'll see it's another pedestal sink. All the bathrooms just have pedestal sinks. I had to buy little kind of Tupperware drawers because there was not one bathroom drawer in the whole house. And then here's the shower that the kids all share. And it's actually pretty nice. I mean, the features themselves are nice here. It's just small. One nice thing about radiator heating is there's towel warmers in each bathroom. Oops, sorry, I didn't realize I had zoomed in. So because there has to be a heater anyways, so we're all getting spoiled with hot towels every morning. And then when we walk this way, here is Patrick's room. We bought him a wardrobe because he has his uniform to hang up and can't just use drawers. It's just an inexpensive IKEA one. You know, gotta have a place for all your hats. But he has all his dress shirts because he has to look snazzy every day. But here's his room, all decorated. Legos, of course, even though he won't admit it, but those get used less and less, and the laptop gets used more and more. I think we definitely have a teenager, or close to being a teenager, on our hands. And then his bedroom is out the front. And of course, every hip boy here has to have his little satchel. So Patrick carries that around when we go into London. And this is our library slash guest room. It's really just a tiny little room that's not quite big enough to be a bedroom. So this is where we have our books, kind of random things up there. But this is where we've gone down to just 2 bookcases. Anyone who has known Jamie for a long time knows that that was painful for him. And then a little futon. So anyone who is able to visit, this is where you will sleep. It folds out. It's not huge, but it's comfortable, and you're more than welcome for as long as you want. The room is here. It's just used for little crazy guys to come and dump stuff in, like 3 pairs of socks that he took out of his drawer. And then here is the master. So here's our bedroom. You know, it's not a bad size. It's a bit tight because Ella's sleeping in this little cradle. What happened? You okay? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. She's still sleeping here. She actually only wakes up once a night, which is nice. But I'm just worried that if she wakes up, that'll wake up Kellen. And so we are haven't quite put her in her crib yet. And then, of course, our furniture is a little more snug in here than it was in the old house. But we have the luxury of having closets. So Jamie and I each have half of this closet. It's pretty packed in there, but you know, I'll take it. I'll take it versus no closet. And then the little master bathroom. Again, pedestal sink. Don't know where people keep their stuff. And then a shower. So, you know, we've had to be creative. I now have my makeup, hair drying station in the bedroom, which works out pretty well. So that is our house. That's the whole house. It took 8 minutes to walk through, even with some disruptions from Kellen. So not huge, but you know, it's working for us. You know, we enjoy it. It's just been getting it organized, you know, trying to be creative with space. I think all in all, it'll work. I do sit and daydream. I think about our old master bathroom and our old closets on occasion, but anyway, so that's our house. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully that gives everyone a sense of where we live, what we're doing, and then, you know, it's always nice to get a shot of the kids. There he is, Mr. Out of Diapers, constantly playing soccer, or excuse me, football, and he now has his Monday football lessons. And then the little Miss Ella sitting in her swing. So anyways, we miss everybody. Love you. And I will post more soon. Bye.